I switched back to the carnivore diet.
As you can see from the photos, like basically thriving on this diet.
The other thing that I noticed is that my productivity was through the roof.
21 days ago, the kid and I set out on the carnivore diet. After 21 days on the diet, we got some pretty serious results.
All right, so it's the morning of day 3, and I can already tell that my gut is cleaning out. No real changes, obviously, by day 3, but your body does start to adapt to just the animal protein, and you could really start to feel it. You will start, well, I do at least, and I think the kid did, start craving fruit and sweets. We look around the side, like I said before, trouble area. We're attacking it. 21 days, let's get some. All right, here we go. So dinner time day 3, got 2 pounds of 100% grass-fed ground beef. Got my pink Himalayan salt, it's all I can use for seasoning. You know, really all it needs anyways. Got my big bottle of water, my body gear here. It's a present from wifey, all my nicknames. Anyways, got the Weber fired up. Gonna get them on the grill and wind down with some bonsai and beef.
All right, everyone, we are on day 5 of the carnivore diet. I gotta say, a lot has definitely changed. I feel better. I don't really have like that mental fog anymore. So overall, feeling pretty good. The only thing is I have a weird craving for fruit, which is good. I mean, I'd rather have a craving for fruit than sugar, which I usually have a craving for sugar, but you know, that's a good sign in my opinion. That was good. Day 17. I'm excited for it then. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been craving fruit the whole time, so you know, man, I just want to have like a slice of watermelon. But overall, I think that the carnivore diet's pretty legit. I mean, you know, the energy is crazy. Like, you don't get dips in energy. Your energy is pretty consistent throughout the day. It's really good if you're trying to get like work done and all that. So, you know, so far, I mean, it's been pretty good for me.
All right, day 21 carnivore. A little bit more V definition, a little less love handles. I don't think I put much size on my chest or biceps in 21 days, but I'm definitely excited to eat some fruits and vegetables. Plenty of meat in these 21 days.
Here's the interview from the 2 of us covering our experiences. I saw Joe Rogan do the carnivore diet. I have a lot of respect for him as an athlete. And so back in May, I decided to do a 30-day carnivore diet initially. The kid, I knew he needed a partner to go through this 21 days with, so that really motivated me to do this 21-day carnivore.
I think what really motivated me to do the carnivore diet was just like, I've been lifting weights for over 2 years now, and I'm not really in the place that I want to be. I want to be like more shredded and all that. So I just, you know, thought I'd give it a shot, see what it's all about.
Before the carnivore diet, I felt like I was missing something. You know, I wanted a little extra edge to get that cut into my abs and different upper body muscles. I also was having serious mood crashes in the afternoon. I have a really hectic schedule early in the day, and I would find that as I was getting stressed out and overworked, my mood was just dropped drastically, especially towards the end of the day when I was tired. After the carnivore diet, I noticed much more definition. My energy through the day was smooth with very little stress and anxiety. I was able to handle so many more things, compartmentalize them, prioritize them, and complete them. And in the afternoon crash was non-existent. My energy was smooth through each workout, through each day. And then at night, I felt good, I felt worked, and I would sleep like a rock. So I would say that my favorite part of the carnivore diet results would be the quality of sleep and the quality of the reflection in the mirror.
So before the carnivore diet, I would experience energy crashes, typically around the hours of 2 to 3 p.m. But after the carnivore diet, it's definitely a lot more steady. We had coffee on our diet, so having a cup of that at like 11 also did the trick. That could have been part of it. But there were days where I didn't have caffeine at all, and my energy was still pretty consistent. The other thing that I noticed, so before the carnivore diet, as far as productivity goes, I was not very productive at all. I could only really get 30 to 45 minutes of like high quality, kind of in the flow state work. But I think just with that energy change, that could have been part of it, or just like maybe some other lifestyle changes I made over it. Like that productivity, it was definitely, I could go for 3 to 4 hours just in the flow state, I could get more work done in those 3 or 4 hours. I became a lot more efficient in like a lot of the stuff I do. With the lack of foods that you're able to consume, you definitely have to have a discipline to be able to stick to the diet, and incorporating that discipline, the nutritional discipline, added an overall bigger discipline to my life, you know, with getting work done and hitting the gym, a lot more consistent on that.
My goals before the diet were to increase chest size and get more ab definition, and that definitely happened.
My goals before were to lean down, gain muscle, and overall increase my productivity and mood and energy, and I think I achieved all of that.
A single day of the carnivore diet for me would look like about 6 to a dozen eggs in the morning with some bacon. Midday, I would try to have as much ground beef as possible, so at least 1 pound. And then in the late afternoon, I'd say 5 p.m., I would have another pound at least of some protein. And then dessert, a lot of times I was finishing with some wings or some leftover hamburger that I grilled up earlier in the day. I would say minimum of 3 pounds I would eat a day, but I ate as much as 7 pounds of meat in one day.
So for breakfast, I would have 3 eggs, 4 to 6 pieces of bacon. I'm a big bacon guy. I thought, you know, bacon's good. I would cook the eggs in the bacon fat. I'd cook the bacon before I cooked the eggs, so, you know, there's a bunch of fat in there. It made the eggs a lot better. Lunch, anywhere from 8 ounces to 16 ounces of either ground beef or pork, and it would be the same thing for dinner, 8 to 16 ounces of whatever meat I want. Sometimes I would eat more, like throughout the day, just like some ground beef or some pork. It was really just how hungry I was. You know, one of the things that I thought was interesting is that, like, the only thing I really craved was fruit and like vegetables. I didn't really crave vegetables, but I craved fruit. I didn't crave the sweets. That was a huge issue for me. Like, I'm always craving, like, you know, goodies like candy and all that, but I was only craving fruit. So, you know, I thought that was good.
A significant weight change really didn't apply to me because I'm already in shape. What I was looking for is actually a little bit of a weight gain and muscle gain, and I definitely got the results I was looking for there. All right, for all of you people out there worried about your blood work, I got my blood work done before the month of the carnivore and my blood work done after the month of the carnivore. My sodium levels and my cholesterol actually improved with just meat and Himalayan salt. So I didn't know what to expect, but there you go. The proof is in the blood.
I did lose 6 pounds. I lost weight rapidly the first 10 days, but after that, it was kind of just like hovering around the 160, 158, 159. And I didn't lose any more weight throughout that, but through the transformation photos, there was definitely a difference in those 21 days. Nothing super significant, but for 21 days, it's a pretty good transformation in my opinion. So the first 2 weeks, I didn't notice any changes, and that had to do with me being on my phone late at night. But after those 2 weeks, I became a lot more disciplined and was able to put the phone down. And then like after that, it's just like, it's night and day, man, it's crazy. Just like waking up and feeling energized. One change I did make to my sleep is I started waking up earlier. Before the diet, it would typically be 8 to 9 that I'd wake up. Jared suggested that I wake up before 5. I'll be honest right here, I did not wake up before 5. I'm sorry to let you down. But it was 6 to 7 was when I typically wake up. So as far as that goes, waking up before people, you don't have distractions on your phone and all that. That's what's really nice.
All right, so for any of you thinking about the carnivore diet, you want to give it a try, I would say with 100% certainty, it is safe and effective. Do it and track your results because you're gonna love them.